Hey, yo, what's going on? But once again, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters, the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo 73 2011, aka Chris's Guide 2009. And of course, you guys in the rest of the intro before we begin, definitely check out freedomnetwork.com. And of course, TroubleNetworkStudios.net. If any people want fresh channel banner designs and pictures made, specifically made for you, I'll put that link in the description box for their YouTube channel. And of course, obviously, their website down below in the description box there, or any annotation, who knows. And also, I will also put their Google thing on there if they have a Google Plus account. Best partnership I ever had, and let's get into it right now. So, this is a little bit of a highly important news, a little bit of a big announcement in a way, but at the same time, kind of isn't. But it still is, if not small, it's definitely a huge, ginormous piece of information we've gotten about Nintendo right now. And quote unquote, shout out before I do end up reading this whole article. And there's two articles, but I'm only gonna read one of it. I might do a two-parter on it just in case I get interrupted or my phone battery dies or whatever the scenario happens. It is shout out to Brian Ashcraft from Nintendo from 5-11-15, 4 a.m. It's very, very old, but actually no, this is from today. Never mind. So it says Nintendo says, and I quote, Nintendo says no NX and no smartphone devices announcements at E3. And I actually found this information by myself. I didn't have no information from no other person that does YouTube videos or anything. I was actually not lazy enough to actually find research on my own to actually talk about it for myself. So it says, and the announcement about Nintendo's quality of life, guess you'll have to be content with the 3DS and Wii U news. At Nintendo's recent investors meeting, company Hancho Satoru Iwata was asked specifically on the upcoming home consoles that codenamed Nintendo NX. For example, the investors wanted to know if the N in NX meant Nintendo. Earlier this spring, when Iwata first announced that he had worked on begun on the console, he said that the new system wouldn't fully be revealed until 2016. Sounds like he meant it. We do not plan on talking specifics about the Nintendo NX until 2016, Iwata said during the investors meeting, explaining why the announcement was made so early. Iwata didn't want to tell people to think that the smart device collaboration with Dina meant that Nintendo was abandoning home game systems. And then it says, quote, presentingly, we cannot talk about this at the time period if the NX will go on sale, whether it's like what it's like, or what it's like, Iwata said, unquote. But requote again, because we are calling it the new concept, we are not thinking of it as a simple replacement for the 3DS and Wii U. Woo! Thank fucking freaking God for that. I'm sorry that I cussed right there, but thank freaking God for that, because I was getting worried as all hell of them completely abandoning home game systems and 3DS handheld system, because there was a lot of issues I had with this if they just completely put it all on tablets and completely put it all on smartphones, because there's a lot of issues that come with it, especially if I were to get a call or notifications of different websites talking to me or Skyping or whatever. I don't want that distracting me while I'm doing some gameplay, when I'm enjoying myself on my free time, because that would be completely annoying, extremely freaking difficult, very, very frustrating for me to try to get through a game without somebody every 1 to 2 minutes trying to call or text me on a constant basis when I'm trying to enjoy myself playing my platform game, I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. I'm not trying to turn this into a rant, I'm just saying. Alright, so, and I kind of lost my spot. Oh, there it goes. Iwata had previously began vague when discussing on the Nintendo NX. Since this year of 2015 and this year's E3 Gaming Expo takes place in, 2015, do not expect Nintendo to talk about the NX. Don't expect announcements about similar device games either. Oh, okay, so I guess we're not getting nothing from it. And it says, quote, incidentally, we're getting various questions for this year's E3, like, won't there be a Nintendo NX announcement? And it says, unquote, I think, and then it says another requote, will there be a presentation on the smart devices? Or will there be more quality of life platform? However, since we understand that E3 is an event for dedicated video game machines, we do not intend to discuss smart devices as well as quality of life platforms, unquote. And it says, here again, Iwata represented repeated that even if there are expectations for a Nintendo NX announcement at E3, details won't be revealed until 2016, which is of course next year. At least there aren't plans for such a presentation. And then it says something about contacting Kotaku and all that good stuff. I already liked it on Facebook and Twitter. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions. This right here, it worried me a little bit that Nintendo wasn't going to have nothing to talk about at all this year for this coming year's E3. If any people should remember that if you're a gamer, such as myself. But at the same time, it did kind of put me on edge. It still kind of puts me a tad bit, teensy-weensy bit of a little bit on the edge because this is what I'm thinking. Is Nintendo not going to be able to like show anything or reveal anything at all? Not even like 1 or 2 brand new games. And due to the fact that I know that last game, well, the last game's coming out at the end of this month, which is Splatoon, they at least show some gameplay of that, even though you've already done it twice at the Nintendo Treehouse. I wouldn't be bored with that. I enjoy watching a lot of those Let's Plays. Well, not Let's Plays. I'm going to enjoy watching a lot of the Let's Plays of that because, as most of you people know, I do not own a Wii U, unfortunately, because I never really got the time and the chance to get around it. Plus, it's a little bit of an extra amount of cash I'm not really willing to spend on because I got a lot of bills and taxes to pay. That and me moving to another place kind of puts a little bit of a damper on a lot of things. But sooner or later, I may or may not get it, who knows. But this DNA thing comes out, or DINA, this device system comes out next year, 2016. If it's not later this year, I might as well purchase that instead because it's pretty much going to be pointless if I end up getting a Wii U. And I'm not getting it during launch because if I get it on the first day of launch, because there's a crap ton of bugs, glitches, and a lot of issues with the first batch of console systems that usually come out the first day. That the people, they literally just get it straight out of the factory a day later because there's just so many issues, a lot of problematic situations that can happen with those game consoles during that time when they're playing and when gamers are playing and they're experiencing their gameplay, whether it be in a positive light or a negative light. I'm just saying. Another reason why this kind of puts me a little bit on the edge is that I guess like there's pretty much no reason to unfortunately talk about this other thing. I know it doesn't really have nothing to do with video gaming, but at the same time it kind of does, which I know I already talked about it earlier a couple months ago, I think late January or February this year, but I'm going to bring it up again because only 7 of you guys watched it. I wish there would have been at least 100 of you people that watched it, but I totally understand. Some of you people got lives to live, other you guys are lazy, maybe some of you just aren't interested. And please watch my videos, I'm just saying. You don't have to watch the whole thing, at least watch half, and I'll still be happy. Maybe they could talk a little bit about that Netflix project they've been doing with The Legend of Zelda. Maybe they could talk a little bit more onto it, like who's going to be in it. Maybe there's going to be a really cool celebrity that people really like. That would be perfect for the part that whoever plays Link or Zelda, Ganondorf, Zance, Minda, the list goes on and on and on and on and on, etc., etc. I would like to hear a little bit more information on that if they decide not to talk about anything gaming, which they should talk about stuff that's gaming. Maybe it's going to be a completely new platform ID. Maybe they're bringing something back. The 2 things I really want to see come back, obviously, is Golden Sun. That was a very big Game Boy Advance IP back in the day. I would love Nintendo to put that on the new 3DS as a revamp. That would be so damn sick. I would love for them to announce that at E3. That, or maybe a new remake of, I know I sound like a broken record when I say this, if not a remake of Shantae again, maybe they could put a remake of something like Pilot Wings, or maybe even like some of their really super old like IPs that they had back in the day, like Lock and Chase, or what's it called? Another Nintendo IP that was real big. Maybe they could start talking more about Star Fox again, like that brand new Star Fox game we're supposed to be getting sometime at the end of this year. That would be epic as all hell if Nintendo started talking about that. Like Reggie Iwata, Satoru Iwata, if any of those guys I'm talking about, Miyamoto, maybe even Sakurai make an appearance. Maybe there'll be more extra speculation on maybe brand new levels and DLC, and maybe another brand new character. Boom, another reveal for Super Smash Bros. I don't know. The possibilities, ladies and gentlemen, they are endless to no points end. But that's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, today. I'm just speculating on this, and this was a little bit under 10 minutes, maybe more, shorter video than I normally do, but I had to get this out there as soon as possible. I only read it about like 2 hours ago, too, so I had to get everything, as much info as I can, and as much research as I can on this before I did this video, so hopefully you liked it. And peace out once again, and all the sources will be in the description box below. Peace out once again, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters. I will see you when I see you guys. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever around the world. Don't drink, smoke weed at the same time. Don't take the reckless. Keep it calm. Keep it cool. Keep it chill. Keep it left out there. And until then, next time, guys, peace out, ladies and bye. Stay tuned. More videos coming soon. Brand new videos on this channel almost every single day. With that said, I'll talk to you guys soon. Guys, take it easy. Stay safe. Be easy. Be you. Do yourself out there. Stay on the grind. And stay healthy. All the good stuff. And I'm out like sauerkraut. And look out for more future content on this channel. Stay tuned for more videos. And I will see you guys later.